A year ago, I played some of the best Rocket League clones out there, but since then, a few new ones have come out with so much hype that somebody even claimed one of them is better than Rocket League.
What?
So in this video, I'm going to be testing out the most popular Rocket League clones to see what makes them unique and if they can ultimately live up to the hype. Alright guys, the first variation slash ripoff slash clone, whatever you want to call it, is going to be rocketgold.io. Now I had a few comments recommending me to play this one recently, especially on my last video, and I believe this was released this year in 2026, but as you can see on the Google store, it's got over 50,000 downloads already and very high reviews, 4.9 stars, and even on the Apple store, it also has 4.9 stars. But before I get into this game, I want to take a look at some of the reviews myself to see what to expect going into this. And as you can see, there's mostly a lot of 5-star reviews, so let's take a look at a few of them real quick. This person said, it's better than Rocket League. That is some high praise right here. He said, OMG, when I tell you this game is good, I mean great. It's the best game I have played in a very long time. I honestly couldn't get off the game to write this review. It's the only mobile game he likes to watch the ads to support the people that made this game. His closing statement is, to sum it up, this game is so much better than Rocket League and needs to be studied on its addictive gameplay. So I'm already hyped to play this game just off of that review alone, but this next review says, I voted 5 stars because you can do most things in this just like Rocket League, but you can't horse dash. Interesting. I wonder if we're going to be able to flip reset. That's something I'll try to test out. And then the last review I'm going to look at here, he said, love this game, but I have a suggestion. I think that making mobile and controller sensitivity adjustable for driving would be great for making this game a lot easier to play. And this review was pretty much a month ago here. It's currently April 20th when I'm recording right now. So hopefully they've added some way of adjusting your sense, but without further ado, let's hop into the game. The cool thing as well is it has its own like little website browser that you can play the game in. So, oh crap. Wait, it's got its own music? Hold on. This definitely gives off some Rocket League vibes, so this is my kind of music right here. Ooh. Anyways, hopefully this music isn't copyright. That'd be kind of tragic. I guess we'll take a look at the settings. So you can choose your region. Obviously, I am from the USA. Aerial safety. As someone who tried playing on keyboard mouse, this kind of screwed me over, but I'm going to be playing on controller here. It looks like it does have controller support, which is good. Let's go with the highest graphics, why not? And then FOV. On Rocket League, max FOV is 110. Here it's 120. So I guess I'll go 110 there. And then we can edit our controls. Oh, okay, this is good. There's actually some good customization here. Yo, my bad. I just realized my camera was covering some of the binds, but they actually don't have directional air roll, but they at least have normal air roll, so we'll live with that. But everything else seems to be like the default binds in Rocket League. I'm not really sure what button 1, button 2 means, but it's probably the same binds as default Rocket League. Let's take a look at some of the cars. Ooh, these actually look pretty interesting. So we got a truck here as well. Well, this is kind of like the F1 car. That'd be pretty nice to get. But already, this seems to be the best ripoff I have ever played. And I've already made a video on some of the best Rocket League ripoffs, but we can play comp 1s, 2s, or 3s. Looks like you can party up with people. There's a ranked mode. If I click play, is that just casual games? Oh, we got some ads as well, of course. We got to deal with that since it is a mobile game. Some boost. Oh! Chip shot? Bang! Come on! Wait, no, this is actually the best ripoff I've ever played, and I'm like 2 seconds into the game. Alright guys, I'm gonna be honest, I actually played a whole casual game and a ranked game, but I realized that the game audio was way too loud in the recording to where you barely could hear me, which is pretty disappointing because I feel like I had a pretty good raw reaction to this game. So the first game that I played, which was a casual game, I actually hit a pretty nice clip. Oh, come on. Come on, baby! And that's actually the game winner. I think my opponent just left. Then I hopped into a comp 1s game, and this happened. I mean, Rocket League skills are definitely transferable. Brother, what? I mean, hey, I'll take a free dub, but like, I'm just trying to play the game, bro. Hey, let's go. We leveled up. Nice. I don't know what that does. So I decided to play one more actual game and turned out pretty well for me. Take our time, open net, the hardest shot in the game. There we go, let's get on the board real quick. Nice, we got a save right there, that's huge. Wait, double save? Oh, I'm him, bro. Come on, you can't mess with me. I don't want to score this low. He just went flying. Oh my god. Oh, he demoed me. Wait, but I just won, I guess. So overall, if I had to give this game a rating, I'd give it a solid 9.5 out of 10. If you're someone that isn't able to play Rocket League, maybe you don't have a PC or a console, You just have a phone. Highly recommend this game. It's pretty much got everything Rocket League has mechanically, although there's some things that are a little bit clunky, like if you're trying to speed flip, right? That's a little bit weird, but the speed you can get in this game is kind of insane. Like the movement capabilities that this game provides, it's about the closest thing to Rocket League. Okay, let me actually test out the flip timer. So 1,1000, 2,1000, 3,1000. So it just ran out. 1,1000, 2,1000, 3, 1. Okay, so literally 3 seconds, I'm pretty sure, is the timer. So double of Rocket League's. Actually, I don't know if there's flip resets in the game, because now if I go off of the ceiling, right, 1,1000, 2,1000, 3,1000, 4,1000, and I try to flip, you can't flip, but you actually have a jump technically. So they've changed a little bit of how it works compared to Rocket League. Also, the ball spin is actually pretty crazy here. I noticed the physics are different. Wait. Oh, what is that curve? What the heck? Now, obviously, the ball cam is not that great. Rocket League is definitely 10 times better. The last thing I noticed as well is the small pads give you 16 boost, and then you start with 50 boost on kickoff, so that is also a little bit different. Last thing I forgot to mention again, because my game audio was too loud when I did mention it, is that you still can't change your steering sensitivity, just like that one review said. And matches are only 3 minutes long, so they go by faster than Rocket League's. But based on everything I mentioned, I would say this is more of a modern SART BC than Rocket League. And if you don't know what SART BC is, it's pretty much the first version of Rocket League, which I made a couple videos about as well if you're interested. So overall, great game. If you guys want to see me make more videos on this game, please let me know in the comments. I'd be so down. But now let's check out the next Rocket League variation. Alright guys, for our next game, we've got Rocket Carball. And if you saw my last video over a year ago where I played the best ripoffs, this was actually one of the games I included, but I wasn't even able to get past the tutorial because it was bugged. So I decided I'm going to try this again, because as you can see, it has over 50 million downloads. And as you can see by some of these screenshots, it's definitely a unique Rocket League variant for sure. So I do really want to see what this game is all about, and the reviews are pretty high as well. I mean, almost 200,000 reviews, 4 stars is pretty good. Now, I technically looked at some reviews already in that last ripoff video, but pretty much from what I'm seeing, there's no multiplayer, which for a game this big, that's a pretty big thing to not have. They said you can't jump or drive on the walls. Well, I'm gonna hop in. Hopefully I can actually play this time. Let's see. All right, guys, first off, my game audio isn't picking up, which is fine because there's just some music playing, which might be copyright. By the way, I'm using an emulator called Nox Player, so that's how I'm able to set this up on my PC. I'm able to kind of use my binds through that. But here we go. Now I don't know what to do. I remember I kind of got around this point and then it started bugging out, like I wasn't able to move my car or something. All right, cool. I just set up my button. There we go. I just hit it. Rush to the ball. They never told me this last time, I don't think. Or no, last time I wasn't able to like shoot the guy and blow his car up. So I think now I'm further in than I got to last time. Okay, there we go. So I have it set up now. So that's the boost. Shoot it into the goal. Bang. So I can actually play this game this time. They're trying to make me rate it already. Bro, we just did the tutorial. Slow down, okay? So we got 3 stars there, which I guess that's kind of a theme in this game. You want to try and get 3 stars. Here we go. So there's all this dialogue going on. Yo, they got a Mario hat. Okay. So it's telling me to spend 2,000, whatever this is, I guess to repair my car, whatever that does. All right, I guess it's forcing me into a story mode match. So it looks like there's a lot in this game, but they're kind of forcing me into one thing right now. Okay, so I guess there's different abilities. So the one we had was shooting a rocket. Sure. Guess we'll go ahead and play here. So, all right, 3v3 match. So you can move normally with the joystick, and then the boosting is pretty much separate. So I'm gonna try to shoot somebody here. You could probably just shoot the ball straight up as well, right? Let me see. Wait. Okay, so you can't shoot the ball. I actually just like demoed somebody with the rocket there. I just picked up another rocket. I guess I'll just shoot somebody for the heck of it. Bang! Oh my god, triple kill. That's too easy, and I still got my rocket. But we got a score here, boys. First half is coming to a close. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, I hate the movement. I really don't like this. Okay, so first half ended and we're tied. But the graphics, they are obviously pretty underwhelming. Maybe I'll get the first touch. Okay, so they have that, like, Rocket League with the first touch. I find it weird how you can't jump. Like, I know one of the reviews said that as well. Okay, we got a minute left in the half. Come on. Can I, like, shoot somebody here? Yes, pentakill. Oh, Lee, you gotta be putting that on target, my boy. Great. The fact that I can't jump makes recovering so difficult.
Yoink.
Oh, wait, I got a new ability. Okay, what does this do? I don't know what that did. I think it's just, like, I guess I got somebody there. All right, boys, we gotta score. Come on. Wait, this might be it. Let's get to the left of the ball. It might roll in. Hold on. Okay, that's a goal apparently. I guess it just rolled in. The game looks pretty self-explanatory, like Rocket League, but you got power-ups. Okay, you got daily rewards, cool beans, $4.99, so they are selling you cosmetics in this game as well. Makes sense. As mentioned in the reviews, everything is offline. Oh, you're kidding me. So this is like play to win, I guess. So the more you play, you get all these buffs, which could give you an advantage. I guess good thing it's not multiplayer in that case, because that could be kind of unfair. And yeah, if you want to get some of these hats, like this Mario hat, or I guess Pario, then you do have to pay as well. Makes sense. I will say the cars... This is a very unique car. We got a 6-wheeled car. Like, what the frick is this, bro? It's like driving a wheel on wheels. Yeah, you're driving a death tire. That's what it's called. But yeah, a bunch of unique cars, that's for sure. This one is massive. Holy crap. Anyways, I think I've pretty much seen everything that there is to see in this game. Maybe some of the other levels are a little bit different. Maybe you got some different maps. I don't really get the hype with this game. I think it is a little bit outdated, especially graphics-wise. The fact that you can't jump, I feel like the movement mechanics are very clunky. So I'd say my personal rating, I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. Honestly, bro, if you're a console player and you had to choose between this game and the last one, I would definitely choose the last one by far. Then again, that came out very recently. This one has been out for a while. So anyways, let's move on to the next variation. Real quick, if you guys are enjoying so far, make sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing if you want to see more videos from me in the future. I've got some bangers in the works that I'm excited for you guys to hopefully see. I appreciate the support as always, and let's get back to the video. Alright, for our next game, we have Rematch, which had a ton of hype when it first came out almost a year ago. In fact, people were claiming that this was going to be the Rocket League killer, but me personally, I never really bought into that hype. I always thought that Rocket League and Rematch were two different kinds of games. Like, yeah, they had some similar aspects, but at the end of the day, Rematch is just soccer and Rocket League is car soccer, so the mechanics are quite different. But I haven't heard about this game in a while, which makes me believe that it's starting to fall off a little bit. And as we can see by the reviews recently, there are a lot of mixed reviews. So there's going to be some good, there's going to be some bad, but let's see what people are talking about. So this first review is actually a negative review, and it's pretty simple to the point. He says, I really like the game, but the devs' inability to actually fix the bugs and make the game better is why I cannot recommend the game. This is actually a positive review. Now, this is a pretty long review, so I'll just summarize it here. They basically said they were never a sports person at all, but they've had so much fun with the game that they've even reached the second highest rank. But I think the most interesting part of this review that I saw is he said that free-to-play is going to be coming out pretty soon. That's pretty big because the game itself is $30. I had to just spend $30 because I've never played the game myself. And that definitely can limit the reach of how many people are able to play the game. Just like with Rocket League when it was $20, and once it became free to play, so many more people were hooked to the game. And the last review here, this is another positive review. I'm also going to summarize this one real quick. And he says, most people do not play this as a team-based game, but if you find an active team that tries to play it like a team game, that's where the game shines. And he does mention how there are some clunky animations with the ball as well, but overall he said there's really no other game that can simulate a good soccer/football experience like this game. But if anybody watching still plays Rematch, let me know in the comments, and I'd love to hear your opinion on the state of the game. But now I'm gonna hop into the game myself and see what the hype's about. Since this was my first time playing, I went through the tutorial and it started off pretty simple. You're able to shoot where your crosshair is aiming at, and you can control the power based on how long you hold the button for. Oh, now we're playing defense. Oh, I just did terrible. So I gotta hit triangle if I want to dive. Now, I will say, I used to play... Soccer was actually the first sport I played growing up. And I really loved playing goalie. That was like probably my favorite position to play. So I feel like it'd be pretty fun to do that in this game as well. Looks like we're defending. So, okay, you hit circle to tackle. Okay, so it's telling us how to do a sliding tackle. So... Oh, there we go. So that's how we sprint. Now we're in a defensive stance. I play a lot of NBA 2K, so it's very similar to that. Then the controls started to get a lot more advanced, and there were so many that I honestly forgot like half of them by the time I was done with the tutorial. Okay, so I'm in the main menu here, and we've got a couple options. So quick match, which is like casual. Ranked, I have to be level 5, so I'm not going to be able to get to that. Then obviously there's custom matches, free play. I think this is the tutorial right here, and then this is just like options and stuff. So your standard main menu, they've got their own version of the Rocket Pass, and you can customize your character a little bit, but of course you will have to pay for some of these, which I think are based on some actual professional players, so that's pretty cool. And then you can see obviously all your stats, and there's the shop right there. So pretty standard menu. I'm just gonna hop into a match, and you can do 3v3, 4v4, or 5v5. I think 5v5 is a little too many people for me. 3v3, I'll get more opportunities on the ball, so I'm just gonna queue up there, and we'll see how this first game goes. It's gonna be a little rough, I feel like. Okay, also, there's not just free play, but there's also also a bunch of different like training packs as well, so that's good to know. All right, we're in a match here. We got our team. I got the newbie tag, so hopefully these guys can bear with me a little bit. Oh, nice. I got the ball. Hold on. There we go. No, dude. All right, both my teammates are playing upfield, so I'm just going to try to play back a little bit. So you can actually switch positions mid-game, which is pretty cool. I guess since I'm kind of a noob, I'll just chill back here. We'll see if I can maybe get a save going. Yeah, wait, actually, I got the ball. So now, I didn't even do anything. It just automatically kicked it. I almost scored too. That would have been embarrassing for them. Interesting, the score and the timer are actually on the back wall. You can also see in the top left too, but that's a pretty cool addition. Kind of reminds me of Neo Tokyo, where you can also see the score. I let that one in, bro. That's my bad. Yeah, I don't know if these guys want to trust me on defense right now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not locked. Okay, I'm across. Oh no, see, yeah. Some of the reviews were saying there's not a lot of team play going on. That would definitely go a long way. Okay, wait. There we go. Yo, I'm so used to NBA 2K where you hold R2 to sprint, but that's the shooting button. So it's just my muscle memory screwing me over right now. Okay, wait, I am available. Please, I'm open. Please, bro. Oh my God. These guys are just ball hogging. That's in our net, isn't it? Yeah, this has not been a good game. Dude, I just want to get a good opportunity. Oh, this might be it. No, man. Did our teammate leave? Oh my God, we're playing a 2v3 now. Okay, I'm starting off with the ball. I'm gonna try to make something happen here. Ooh, jukes! Okay, I forgot the controls again. Yeah, this has been brutal, dude. I need to relook at the controls because I'm looking lost out here. I tried revisiting the controls, but I was looking like even more of a clown in the next game. I fumbled. Oh, dude, no, I got tackled. I was way off of my aim as well. Okay, now I'm goalie. Oh, I aimed it the wrong way. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. No, no, dude, I suck.
Pass. What are you aiming at?
Dude, what am I doing? I'm actually the worst player of all time. I don't know what I'm doing. I swear I was aiming the pass to the guy and it was going a different direction. Yo, my teammates probably hate me. This is a bad look. No, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button.
Bro momento.
Yo, that's not where I'm aiming, dude. Frick. I keep thinking it's gonna aim based off of my crosshair, but it's just based off of like where my joystick is. Yo, this game is hard. There's so many controls that I have to try and remember, and my muscle memory from playing NBA 2K means I gotta like readjust. Huh? Oh, he just owned gold. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, 4 goals is where it ends up forfeiting. That's great. But eventually, I was starting to get the hang of things a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Nice, that's a good pass. Nice, good save. Okay. Oh, he hit the high. Oh, he's going for the double. He got the double. That's a great shot. Okay, I'm gonna try again the way. Slide tackle. Nice. No. Oh. Okay, here's my chance. Ooh. Decent. Wait, pass? No, I tried to pass. Yo, this game's actually close. Yeah. No way, that's my first goal. Dude, I shot it right at the goalie, and he dived away from it. That's unreal. Yo, I'm so bad at this game. There's a lot that goes into it as I just make a terrible pass. Wait, actually, that worked. Low-key. Boys, if we get one more goal, this could be my first ever rematch win. Problem is, oh no. I gotta get a good save here. Oh, he hit the post, thank God. Yeah, I need my team to, like, hard carry me on defense right now because I'm scared. Guys, come on. Come on. No. No. Oh, I got it. We might go into overtime here, boys. We might see what that looks like. Oh, I got it. Okay. How do I absolutely just lob the crap out of... Oh, wait, that, right? No, I just misinputted so badly. Okay. I'm just using random buttons. Dude, that's the wrong button. Oh my God. I'm trying to get like a far lob pass. You know what? Frick it. I'm gonna go up. No, my ankles. Oh. Nice. Wait, I'm going up. I'm open. Lob it up. No. Wait. Okay. That's our ball, ain't it? Oh my god, wait, this guy's balling. I'm gonna hustle. No, I missed. Nice try. Okay, well, I think that's it for me. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a single win, but this game, it is a lot of fun. Definitely a lot to learn controls-wise, but if you get some guys that understand the game and, you know, play as a team, I could definitely see how this game would be addicting. But as I always thought, I mean, this is completely different than Rocket League. I feel like this is more similar to like FIFA. And when it comes to the bugs that people mentioned, I obviously have no idea. I didn't really see anything. That's also because I'm just a noob at the game. So I think I'll give this like an 8 out of 10. Good game, but it is definitely different than Rocket League. So I wouldn't call this a clone or a ripoff or anything like that. Also, kind of funny, they have easy anti-cheat in this game before Rocket League. Just thought I'd throw that out there. But who knows, maybe by the time you guys are seeing this video, easy anti-cheat will be in Rocket League. So it turns out it's been announced that it'll be releasing 2 days after this video has been uploaded. Now let's move on to the next game. Alright guys, it's only right that we play Rocket League Mobile, aka Sideswipe. So this is basically like 2D Rocket League. You might have heard of the term purple shot. That actually comes from this game, which I might be able to show you guys. I couldn't find any reviews for this game because now it's only on the Epic Games Store. But I haven't really played this game since it came out a couple years ago, so there's probably a lot that they've added. The only thing that I know of that they added was like a volleyball mode, which they don't even have in the actual Rocket League. But I think if we go to my garage, actually, as you can see, I've got a couple things in here, a couple different cars, decals, and all that. It is interesting because some of the cars in here have different rarities than in Rocket League. Like, for example, the Dominus. In Rocket League, it's either an import or exotic. Here, it's a black market. So as you can see, I played in the very first season. I got Diamond, and then after that, I kind of just stopped playing. I played in Season 2 a little bit, and then Season 9 and Season 11. I don't know what season we're on now. But I'm curious to see what they've added in this game because I haven't heard of Sideswipe in a long time, so I don't know if this game is dying. Once again, if anyone still plays Sideswipe, let me know in the comments. One thing I do like about this game, though, is you can earn credits just by playing, I believe. I think that's still a thing. I actually have a ton of credits from when I played, so I could buy some stuff if I wanted to. And then, of course, they do have a rocket pass in here as well. I guess I can claim a free boost. I'll just go with this one. Oh, and you can actually choose a painted color that you want. Let's go with titanium white. Why not? Yo, this looks exactly like the Overwatch loot crates, does it not? I guess I'll equip it. Why not? Anyways, yeah, they definitely have a lot more maps than what I remember. Holy crap. I only remember the default maps here, but that's sick. So they have Neo Tokyo, and then they have some maps that aren't in Rocket League. It would be cool if they added some of these unique ones into Rocket League. Like this one, for example, looks really cool. Tangled Ruins. That might be the newest map. So in case you're unfamiliar with this game, that little circle that you see, that indicates your flip. So once I flip, then it's gone. Yes, they do have flip resets in this game. Oh my god, I hit some crazy click there. I totally forgot. You can actually air roll as well in this game. Holy crap, they have Heat Seeker in here now. I don't know if I want to find out what that looks like. Mutator Madness. Okay, so they have all of these mutators. You know what? Since I've already played the normal modes, and you can probably imagine what that looks like, I'm gonna see what Mutator Madness is all about. Okay, I've been looking for 5 minutes trying to find a match, which that's not a good look. So I think I'm just going to try to find a ranked Heat Seeker match. Also, I'm going to move my camera here. We're on season 27. So I have not played this game in 16 seasons. Actually, we're queuing for both. So whatever we get into first, that's what we'll be playing. And while I was waiting, I hit what I thought was a pretty nutty clip. Oh! Oh my god, I just hit a clip in free play. See, you can do a ridiculous amount of like flip reset, double tap type of things that it's just so much harder to do in Rocket League because the map is so small, right? Okay, we're joining. So we're on the Neo Tokyo map. This looks sick, by the way. I don't know what we're playing. I don't know if this is Mutator mode or Heat Seeker. Okay, I think this is, oh, it's ranked. So this is Heat Seeker. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Okay. Well, this is going to be difficult. That's in my net already. So I'll play in the net. This is kind of the standard... Oh, we just got a kick out here. That's kind of the standard Heat Seeker strategy anyways, which is kind of a reason I don't like Heat Seeker that much in normal Rocket League. There's not... Bro, like, that's just crazy. It just flies up in. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Heat Seeker in normal Rocket League, so I imagine it's not going to be much different here. It's been like 20 seconds, 19 seconds. We have 4 goals combined. That's the only thing too. The Sideswipe matches are definitely a lot shorter. Oh, I'm floating. Double? Oh, come on, baby. Okay, that was a good shot. The Heat Seeker double tap. More of that. This guy's actually mad. Bro, you got peeked on. And that's in our net. That's the duality of Rocket League, okay? You peek, and then 2 seconds later, you just look like a clown. Ah, you just own gold. Okay, he returned the favor. We're both up. Okay, hold on. We just lost 13-6. I'm gonna go ahead and queue a normal game mode so I actually stand a chance. These guys are just like quick chat spamming. They do have like little emotes in this game, like emoticons, which is pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna queue some ranked ones. We'll play one game of that and then I'll give my review here. All right, the good thing is there are people queuing this, so I got into a game in like 10 seconds. So here we go. We're gold 1. Haven't played in a while. I don't know if that's the case with this guy or if he's actually gold, but this should be fun. We gotta make sure we don't overcommit here. Oh, he just hit a purple shot on me. So that's what I was talking about when I said the purple shot originated from sideswipe. That's going to be in my net. Blocked by James. Hold on. Nice. Okay, huge. Critical shot. Okay, so I don't know what that means. He could bait me. Did I just own goal? Oh my god, I freaking own goal. This is my second time doing that in the span of 2 games. I just keep running out of boost. Nice. Okay, it's still doable. 22 seconds is a lot of time, especially in this game. So if I can get something quick off the kickoff, like that, no, he gets back. 1 for the row. I can't even get that. All right, dude, I'm actually washed at sideswipe. It's such pain. How do I quick shot? There we go. GG. I can't go out like that. Hold on. I can't end on a loss, though, right? I have to end on a win. Frick it, bro. I'm just going to queue for one more. The next game turned out to be a really close match, and the ending was pretty nuts. See, he's letting me hit it into him. No, man. He baited me in. Now he's what is saving me? Okay, dude. Okay. Keeping it up. Yeah, get out of here, buddy. Where's my what a save? What a save! No problem, he said. All right, I have to beat this guy. Fucking move! I did all that just to get scored on an OT. I played one more game, and once again, it was close in the clutch. Oh? That was actually a nice shot. There we go. We take the lead off of that. Just got a bunch of resets. Even my opponent said nice shot right there. Thanks. What a nice guy. Oh, wait. That was also pretty nice, too. Thanks, man. Yo, for once, we don't see a toxic player on sideswipe. My first win in sideswipe since I don't even know how long. It's been years. I think that's a good note to end on. I mean, this quite literally is Rocket League. But anyways, I'd probably give this one like a solid 9 out of 10. It seems like they do update it with new modes that even Rocket League doesn't have. Like, for example, the volleyball mode. They even add new maps to the game, rocket passes, all that good stuff. I prefer Rocket League because the skill floor is a lot lower. There's definitely that higher skill gap compared to sideswipe, which to me can get a little bit boring pretty quickly. I feel like here it's like very, very heavily 50 based. If you're wondering about some of the other ones like Turbo League, that's another very popular clone. I actually already played that and some of the other best Rocket League clones in the video popping up on the screen right now. So if you're interested in what those look like, make sure to check it out. But if you guys enjoyed this one, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. Other than that, thank you all for watching. Have a good one and keep it tough.